What we know about the investigation so far, this video shows the moment New Orleans officers heard the commotion caused by the truck accident and ran toward the chaos. Now that officials have gone through the evidence, they say they now believe the suspect acted alone. Investigators are focusing on phones and laptops that they've confiscated. The FBI does not know why Bourbon Street was targeted, but say the attack was inspired by ISIS. Investigators released these new pictures of Shamsuddin Jabbar, and it shows him on Bourbon Street as well as the cooler filled with explosives he's accused of placing right there on Bourbon Street. Police hope someone will come forward with any new information. The suspect served in the Army on active duty from 2006 to 2015, then in the Army Reserves from 2015 to 2020. He was deployed to Afghanistan in 2009, and he was a staff sergeant in 2020 when he was honorably discharged. The FBI has been searching his home in Houston for the last 24 hours, and NBC5's Alicia Barrera is live there tonight. Alicia, what can you tell us about that part of the investigation?
Hey, Meredith. Well, the mood here has been pretty quiet and slow, really, since the FBI wrapped up their investigation much earlier this morning. And that allowed us to get a closer look at the suspect's home and even talk to some neighbors. But the search, according to the FBI, didn't lead to any arrest, and it's still unclear if agents were able to find any evidence connected to the suspect. From a neighbor's home, you can see a ripped tin fence, a single porch light still on, the front door of the home off its hinges, and busted floorboards. This is where FBI agents say the suspect lived, leading to a court-approved search that lasted hours.
They're going to look for, bomb-making material, explosives, ammunition, weapons, things of that nature.
Dennis Franks, a retired FBI supervisory special agent, says in cases of this magnitude, investigators are analyzing every piece of information.
Any written material, documents, I'm sure they'll go over financial records, look for those, because they'll give some indication of any connections with other potential terrorists.
So far,
during a press conference this morning in New Orleans, the FBI said they're reviewing the 5 Facebook videos Jabbar posted leading up to the attack on Bourbon Street.
In the first video, Jabbar explains he originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers, end quote. Additionally, he stated he had joined ISIS before this summer.
Back in Houston, Jabbar's family could not be reached, and neighbors we spoke to off camera say they don't recall ever seeing him at the mosque just a few blocks away. In a statement this afternoon, the Muslim civil rights and advocacy group, CARE, denouncing the terroristic attack, saying in part, quote, his crime is the latest example of why cruel, merciless, bottom-feeding extremist groups have been rejected by the overwhelming majority of the Muslim world. Meredith, and this evening, his home still in plain sight. No sight of family swinging by to pick up any belongings. And from outside the home, we were able to spot a Quran as well as several books on Christianity. In Houston, Alicia Barrera, NBC5.